Hello, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins in the Witch Hunt DLC, part 2. So I have been shopping a bit and cleaning up in between episodes. Most notably, I kept a couple things that were, well, looked like they might be good. I switched out the Magister's Shield with the Spell Ward and the Dusk Ring with the Life Giver. Magister's Shield, I mean the one we have now, gives quite a bit more stats. And Life Giver, well, 10 consti, it's just more defensive, whereas the Dusk Ring is a bit more defensive. Also, we put 3 runes onto the coat, which gives me more resistance, chance to avoid missile attacks, and willpower. So with the additional willpower, it could be that we can get more active upkeep stuff going. What we might... Oh, also I bought all these things. What we might do... Yeah, I'll have to play around in between episodes with respecking. Yes. So yeah, I'm wondering if we will get bows with rune slots as well. That would be great. That would be great. But yes, without further ado, let's just see what we'll find here in the Mage's Tower.
Look at all these books. I've never seen so many.
Yes, it's 1 or 2 books here. That's true.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Don't you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
Owls? What sort of mage has an owl as a pet?
A clear reference to Harry Potter there. So nothing to click on here, so just continue. So there's index A to F, all through T to C. What am I looking for? Search through the Circle's library to see if you can find anything on Eluvian. It's Elven, so books on the related topics would be a good start. So let's go A to F. All about weeds. Balms for protection and enchantment. Catalogue of elven relics. Franny poultice recipes. Interesting. So G to L. Guarding your mind, how to prevent possession. Geographical oddities of Ferelden. Kindling the flame. I think most of them will be codex entries. Lurking horrors of the deep. And that's it for those books. M through S. Raising Nux, a how-to guide. Restorative draughts, creation and distillation. Seeing beyond sight, advanced scrying for mages. Oh, some of them might be recipes for potions and the like. The sword and the staff. And T through C, we have Waking Nightmares and True Torment. Or Set, I should say. T through Set. Under the Bridge. Virulent Walking Bomb, the new edition. Translating Elven languages, that might also be useful. So now I'm guessing we have a ton of books we can press. School of Entropy, which book would you like to examine? Creation versus Entropy. A paper comparing the strength of the 2 schools of magic. School of Entropy, which would... okay, so Walking Nightmares and True Torment. A manual teaching advanced entropy spells. Understanding Entropy, a guide to the School of Entropy for apprentice mages. Controlled Destruction. Book has been hollowed out inside a note on a sinister ruby figurine. And a sinister ruby figurine. This will reveal a shrouded chest in the apprentice storms. Inside is the final payment. I hope you choke on it. Well, let's take it. and that's the School of Entropy. We have Mythical Creatures. Under the Bridge, a book about trolls and fairies. The Elven Varteral. Legends of the Varteral, creatures supposedly created by the elven gods. Leafing through the book, you notice a section on the only recorded encounter. It appears that from a company of the Winter Soldiers, only the cunning archers and magisters escaped with their lives. Okay, does this book have griffins in it? Stories of the now extinct griffin. Truth behind the stories, an explanation of creatures from superstition and legend and why they appear in our world. Okay, so we found one thing about mages. Where are the apprentices' quarters? Anyways, mysterious artifacts. Talismans of Ancient Winter. This book details the construction and usage of folks' talismans from Ancient Winter. Jazzin Charms. This book is mainly a dry treatise on Jazzin superstitions. Catalogue of Elven Relics. This book is written in an ancient dialect you cannot read.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian.
Is this Elfish?
I think so. The script is strange, but it must be. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Yes, we were doing something like that. But Scale and Bone, Crafting the High Dragon, contains complex recipes for crafting items from parts of a dragon's carcass. Okay. So do I have to come back?
You, Hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
And rightly so.
Don't gawk. I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos.
They do not.
They do. I read it somewhere.
And you believe everything you read?
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Yes, better safe than sorry, that sounds good. So, history. Forticum Cadab. Translated text of an ancient Tevinter treatise. Koslun, philosopher or tyrant. An exceptionally biased history of the Konari philosopher Koslun. Translating of Hammers and Witches, a history. Ancient Orlesian text dates from the Chantry's early days. Time and dust has weathered most of the ink, but from what you can make out it covers a war on the heretics of the old Imperium. Faded depictions of men in robes trembled before figures bearing an ominous symbol of a black eye in a sunburst. Okay, so Elven language translation. This should help you translate the Elven text. Take the book. And while we're at it, let's go over to the School of Spirit. Virulent Walking Bomb, the new edition. Short book details creative uses of the Walking Bomb spell. Spirit, the Supreme School of Magic. This book has been vandalized and is no longer readable. Scribbled on the cover are the words Entropy Rules. So, fight between Spirit and Entropy schools. Spirit Healers Through the Ages, a book on the history of Spirit Healers. Folded near the back of the book is a very old sheet of notes scrawled by a young apprentice. In the margins are various sketches of Templars being eaten by a fierce tiger named Sir Pouncelot. Okay, quieting the mind, relaxation exercises for spirit mages. Okay, still.
Of the Templar who went after those apostates near Hyre.
Micah, it's terrible what they did to him.
They say he was force-fed so much lyrium he was bleeding from the eyes. His brain was liquefied in his skull.
Can lyrium really do that?
It can kill you, but... well, you know how rumors are. Those pisses give us all a bad name. Now some Templar would take it out on an innocent mage and start the cycle all over again.
Ah, that's bad, that's bad. Yes, let's go to the books.
As you say.
Catalog of Elven Relics. Continue.
Oh, who let a dog in here? And what are you doing? Be careful!
Leave my dog alone.
All right, he could probably eat my face, but don't you see what you're doing? You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
Are you familiar with this book?
I've used it, but I don't know it by heart. Browsing the chapter on the Illuvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Illuvian is?
Oh, an
It's
Illuvian
Welsh
is a
for seeing
thing.
glass. Mirror.
Oh. So what else do you know about this?
Illuvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
I see. Why would Morrigan be interested in that?
Ah, you have a friend with a special interest. Maybe she needs to talk to someone.
My people crossed paths with another Dalish clan not too long ago. 2 of their young hunters encountered a strange mirror in some ruins. One disappeared, the other became deathly ill. They never found the one, and the other died. They left Ferelden and traveled north to forget their sorrows.
Okay, carry on.
What became of the mirror?
Shattered. Destroyed.
Why?
It was corrupted by the Darkspawn, beyond hope of recovery. They did it to protect others.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key. Come on.
Oh, another companion. Ah, great, great. Is he the healer guy? Let's see. Spells and talents. Finn. Yes, spirit healer. That's great. That's really great. He also has the repulsion spell, which is also great. And here, what do we have? Fade shield. An arcane shield to step partway into the fade, adding significant chance of resisting spells or evading physical attacks. Oh, and it's even passive. Resisting when the spell, while that spell is arcane shield. Ah, so if we have Arcane Shield, it will add a special bonus, but it also does something when just as a passive. Elemental Mastery is learn to amplify the effect of all the elements, increasing elemental damage by the attacks. That's good. Attunement. Mage is more attuned to the surrounding magical energies. Bonus to willpower, magic, and mana generation, so all good stuff, and passive. Time Spiral. The mage, through great concentration, is able to alter perception of time, resetting the cooldowns on all spells. Oh, interesting. Repulsion Field. As long as this spell is active, waves of repulsive energy emanate from the mage. With every wave, nearby enemies are knocked back unless they pass a check. Mana is consumed each time a creature is knocked back, so that's basically a Glyph of Repulsion, but centered on the mage and always active. Invigorate. Waves of invigorating energy bolster nearby allies, reducing their fatigue, meaning that their spells will cost less to activate. But mana drains continuously. Arcane Field. While this spell is active, the mage radiates arcane energy every few seconds, emitting waves of projectiles that deal spirit damage to enemies within the field. Each projectile consumes a small amount of mana. Alright, so with that you can have basically a A mage that walks through things and things die. Mystical negation, an aura of beneficial magic surrounding the mage. While this spell is active every few seconds, the spell banishes any magical effects within the field that were created by a hostile creature. Each dispelled effect consumes a small amount of mana. So if a storm is cast on us, that would dispel it. That's how I read it. But yes, apart from that, everything seems to be the same. But cool. So 2 new lines. That's not bad. So let's look at the gear of Finn, also the skills. I also saw we have new skills here, like rune crafting, vitality and clarity. So getting more health and getting more resource, basically. Finn has just these 2. Okay, that's okay. Yes, the inventory. Finn's inventory. Tier 8, 8 spell power and spirit damage. Not bad. 4 magic, reduced hostility. They start with such great gear. Ghastly hat, can put that on him. Cold resistance. Yeah, I don't know. Cold resistance versus willpower. How much willpower does he get from stuff? There, 4 willpower, so it would be just +1, but 30. Yeah, let's just put it on him, so he can look great. Reduced hostility, chance to avoid missile attacks. All resistance. Mana regeneration, reduced hostility. Magic, mana regeneration. Increased experience from Codex, okay. Wow, nice, nice. Where do we have to go? To Hadley.
You hear what's going on up in Kirkwall? Kirkwall? In the free market.
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower.
Well, there is Blight. They say there's a refugee.
Oh, how thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
They heard what happened here. Made him kind of You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. It would save us a lot of trouble. Go fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Why not? Once heard of someone with a really smart Mabari who would run off and fetch things like cake. I think this one's broken.
Okay. Hadley. Then we have Sandal. We don't have rune slots on Finn's gear, do we? No. Okay. Hadley.
Hadley! Just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh. Well then. Sorry for bothering you.
What has happened to them?
Unfortunately, we are still not sure yet. The repository isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare more men.
Well, I'll help with this.
Oh, very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know that talking to inanimate objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
It's complicated. It wasn't always a statue. You'll see.
I see. So, where do we need to go to the repository? Is that like down here to the basement? Let's put down a shy safe. Yep, that was it. Okay, game saves as well. So I think that's just where we were once in the mage origin, but it's a there are enemies over there, so I'm not quite sure if we will go there. I was about to say it looks like it's been shortened and we have to follow a predetermined path, more or less. But we'll see. Right, so there's a sentinel. Okay, dog deals a lot of damage as well. How strong are they? They are level 23. Not bad. So a whale tier. Arrow of Slaying. Did that just reanimate the sentinels? What are you talking? Wait, how? I've never seen anything like this before. Something to do with the magic animating the sentinels. Yes, yes. Oh, there's another tear. Makes the tears appear if we disable the sentinels, apparently. Okay. So the tear is over there. And it's gone. Ah, and once we defeat the tear, the sentinels will go back.
And these sentinels are going back to normal.
Yes.
We need to deal with the rest of the rips in the veil if we can.
Yes, I think that's a great plan. Let's take all these potions. Old vials.
This used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored.
Yes.
They've been moved to a more secure location.
Because of an incident. That's a good plan, actually. Not putting them somewhere where they know where they are. So you don't have things like Chowan in the mage origin. But yes, what did I want to do? Something I wanted to do. Ah yes, cooldown. 60 seconds. Do the new spells also have these cooldowns, or can we spam them in a way that we... 10 seconds for this one, 60 seconds also for the burst shot, and 60 seconds for rain of arrows. I mean, that's okay. If we have Arrow of Slaying and burst shot, we can, on average, every 30 seconds throw out a high damage shot, which isn't bad. So honestly, if I had to choose, I would probably... Ah, no, it has Scattershot. Scattershot is great. Sadly. That one looks like magic is spilling out of it. And we have to talk to that statue. So there's a landmark device. Do we finally know what to do with the landmarks? Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark, but apart from this, nothing. Okay, statue.
The prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
It seems afraid.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So we just go around, kill all the sentinels, and... Ah, there's one. Well, let's do an Arrow of Slaying real quick. Ah, look, there's the Veil Tear. Whilst you work on the sentinels, I'll shoot the tear. Actually, whilst it's here and the sentinels are down, you could also attack it. Ah, well.
Is it time to flee?
Then not. Okay, there it's back. You two also attack the tear. I sadly don't have any stronger stuff.
Is this wise? Someone could die!
Okay, so just have to kill the tear, then they will go back peacefully. So that's good. There's 3 sentinels in here.
Don't give them the advantage!
Okay, I'll have to see where the tear appears. Then we'll just focus all our attention on the tear and... Can't use scattershot or arrow slaying, I mean. So let's use scattershot. Stun the sentinels. Okay, we dealt with it. So there's no chest or anything, no loot.
I shall do it.
Okay, so here we have more sentinels, apparently.
Very well.
And there's a robed sentinel. Ah, interesting. So that's... Oh, there's the tear. Everyone on the tear. Yeah, everyone on the tear will have to deal with the mage. Or they'll have to tank the damage, I mean. But yes. So, what can we do with the robed sentinel? Can we deal with him? Was that not a default sentinel then? I see. But yes, there's a wooden crate. Some loot. Yeah, okay. A lot of gold though, I have to say. So it's more or less easy to get up to the desired amount of 70 gold or something for the cool gear that we could already buy. But yes, corrupted sentinel once more.
No quarter shall be given.
No tear yet. There's the tear. Oh, it's all the way over there. Just attack it. Everyone go attack. Why is no one coming to attack? Okay, robed sentinel, we need to deal with that guy. I'm frozen or paralyzed or something. So, Ariane, can you go there, please? And dog, yeah, let's just fight around here. That's okay. Actually, the dog could use a Mabari Crunch.
By the Maker!
Oh, that heals like nothing. I was expecting a lot more from the heal. But yes, I want to shoot the robed sentinel, actually.
There is no glory.
Let's use shatter. No, let's use critical shot. Okay, that's 81. Not too great. Let's use an better shot. And Finn, can you use group heal? No, you don't have any mana left. So let's drink some mana potions. There we go. Where's your group heal? Revival. Oh, it's on cooldown. That's not good, but... Ah, well. Okay, the mage is down. Now we need to deal with the tear. There we go, there it is.
I guess it's time to fight.
Yes, the
Shall be done.
sentinels are kind of blocking the way.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
So that's okay. The dog, can you get another Mabari Crunch in? It's really not healing a lot. Okay, there's the tear. Everyone on the tear if you can. Finn, can you heal the dog? I don't think so. So, dog, what do you get for a double baked Mabari Crunch?
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Not a lot.
Quickly, we must fight!
Did we defeat? Yeah, we defeated the tear, so at least there's that. And 2 Mabari Crunch and the Fire Bomb. There should be more sentinels up ahead, and that's probably the last match. Let's see if we find... We haven't found any gear yet. Oh, there we go. Paragon Hail. Paragon. I think that's better than Grandmaster even. And Vestment of the Seer. Willpower Magic. Ah, that sounds good. Let's see. Inventory. Finn. So, what does that do for you? A lot more magic. 10% spell resistance overall instead of spirit resistance. Yes, that's way better than what you have. So we'll take that. And continue on. So there's sentinels outside and inside. I need to deal with the robed sentinel. Actually, let's just send Ariane in. New characters, now I have trouble getting the names right. Yes, there's the Veil Tear. Dog, can you also attack the Veil Tear? So the high amount of evasion I have is great. Ah, they just revived. Oh, Ariane, can you get a greater health potion in, perhaps? Before you die, thank you.
Very well.
Let's shoot that mage. There we go. Now deal with these sentinels. There's the tear. Let's attack the tear. Don't have anything else. Is it dead?
It's a fine thing
It's
we've
dead.
done. That was
Okay.
the last of them. Sentinels should stop trying to kill us now. Let's get back to the statue.
Yes. Grandmaster Lightning and Silverite Rune plus 6 gold. That's great.
As you say.
And Blank Vellum 7 gold. I mean, we have had worse, we also have had better loot. Okay, the door now is unlocked, so we can take the shortcut.
Does your name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators, why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable fish's appendage?
Well, Florian Phineas Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora.
Ah, that sounds interesting. He has quite a name, I'll give him that. But yes, statue. Let's save real quick. Not that it's a boss or something.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
Are you alright now? You seemed distressed earlier.
Are you asking the statue if it's alright? It's a statue.
So you'll talk to it, but it's strange to ask about its well-being?
It's made of stone. Short of a hammer and chisel, nothing will hurt it.
Stone eyes are no longer clouded. The darkness recedes for now.
It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Illuvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass, dagger sharp, will be your key.
Scry?
The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scryer's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved, carried by fugitives from the Elven city. Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cad Halash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan lie, shielded from unworthy eyes.
Ah. So... do we go to Kadash Thaig?
So you know of it. Convenient.
Goodbye, Finn. We will not speak again.
We will not speak again.
What's that supposed to mean? Why do you think it said we wouldn't talk again? Oh, I'm not going to die, am I? Hello? Hello?
Ah, interesting. We'll see if he is going to die or not.
It has begun.
Okay, so still just a dog interested in it. Right, so now we have... well, the scrying ritual requires a shard of the broken mirror that the Dalish clan once encountered. The scrying ritual requires the relics that Tivinter statue called the Lights of Arlathan in Kadash Thaig. Yes, so we know where to go. And we just go outside of this place. We cleared it out. They can now go back to
Now,
it.
Mage, tell us what's going on.
The Alluvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist. But the one you know of is broken and corrupted. So we need something else to amplify the magic.
The Lights of Arlathan.
Yes.
Okay, will you come with us, Finn? We need a mage or a healer.
Ready to go when you are.
That's great. So, Hadley?
Thank you for dealing with the
Oh,
situation
gold.
in the repository. The Circle owes you. Oh,
Thank you as
make
well.
sure Finn behaves himself out there.
Oh,
You're like my mother. Stop it.
he will, he will. Yes. So are we done around here? I think we are. Could sell stuff,
Enchantment?
but I don't think we have a lot to sell. Let's see. Yeah, that sword, I looked at it, it's just for the Warden, which is a shame because it's quite good. Wish I could put that on Ariane. Ariane? I think it's Ariane. Let's see. Ariane, yes. Ah, it's basically easy to remember, Ariane. Like the rocket. And that's probably also a name from mythology somewhere. But let's see. We just have Finn's robe. We keep that for now. Perhaps we'll have a healer that needs his robe and he will have to switch back to the Finn's robe. But yes, I think Blank Vellum 99. Why is that? Perhaps we'll need them if they give them so freely. Also, now we have a... we found a Paragon Hail rune, which is better than Grandmaster, so that's cool. There's an upgrade to the runes even. Perhaps rune crafting profession will allow me to craft these Paragon runes. But yes, we'll see. Basically,
Let me just get this again. Your name is Flor...
oh, there's the shrouded chest. Oh, it broke off. Ah, sorry. Wanted to hear that conversation. But that's the chest with the
Very well.
payment. Apparently. Okay. So we just got more gold. That's good. So have we had a key item? Bad luck charm. Ruby figurine is a con artist's worst nightmare. The infamous thief Christoph Filoppo stole it from Fair Lady So, an Orlesian mage. She cursed it to give him unending misfortune. Even worse, he couldn't get rid of it. No one knows what happened to him, but this figurine is known to find its way to the pockets of those who eventually get what is coming to them. Ah, interesting. So we have a bad luck charm in the inventory. But yes, I think we'll end this here for today. Next time we'll see what we can do. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you've enjoyed and hope to see you next time. Have a great day and bye.